Fred, Mali, Burkina Faso are essentially matching the US's energy, as they say, aura for aura, band for band, because the US added them to this travel ban. As of today, they can't come to the United States. They have done the same. They're following the footsteps of Chad, that also banned United States citizens from going to that country after they were added to this travel ban. And state media in Niger have said that they too will be applying similar reciprocal arrangements to block US citizens from going to Niger. As of today, 1st January 2026, about 12 African countries' citizens cannot come to the United States. Another 14 are under partial restrictions. This is one of the largest travel bans to ever affect the African continent. Almost half of all African nations' citizens cannot come to the United States without restrictions, and that is a large number. In the grand scheme of things, 67% of all these nations that are under these partial or full travel restrictions are in Africa. And that is why you see this criticism that this is a travel ban affecting mostly African and Muslim nations around the world. Some of the nations included in this are Syria, Laos. The Palestinian Authority issued passports were under the initial arrangement announced by the White House. So it covers around much of the global South. And it tracks with what President Trump has said, that he is interested in permanently pausing immigration from third world nations. So many of these countries in Africa, in Asia, and Latin America from coming to the United States. And that's reflected in these continuous bans that affect many of these nations. But this reciprocal arrangement that these African nations are doing are interesting because Mali and Burkina Faso are ruled by military juntas. They are under military rulers that took over power without a democratic process. And Niger, which has also reportedly put in a similar reciprocal arrangement, is also under military rule. And they have formed their own alliance called the Alliance of Sahel States, and they have been pushing back on any kind of Western influence in their countries. So many people are supporting them for standing up to the United States. Obviously, they can't stand up economically, but at least they're showing some dignity and respect in trying to stand back and push back on that, Frederick.
And Vugu Nyosi, Black revolutionary now. Just wanted to bring you a video on my brothers in West Africa, Sahel, the AES, standing on African black business, yes. So, the United States of America decided to ban those AES countries. So, the AES stand together and say, hey, we ban the United States of America from coming to our country. Now, this is how you deal with these people, because these people feel they could come and do anything they want. They could put sanctions on countries. They could say we ban you, whatever. You think those countries want to come to America? When you look at the work that is going on right now in those AES countries, building up their countries, building roads, building hospitals, building schools, factories, everything. Once you build up your country, you don't need to come to the United States of America to face all this racism, white supremacy in your face. So yeah, so the AES countries say, hey, two could play that game. You want to ban our citizens from coming to your country? Well, we're going to ban the United States of America citizens from coming to our country. See how it works? This is how you have to deal with these people, right? Some people say, oh yeah, they go low, you go high. No, they go low, you gotta go lower, right? Unfortunately, we have to match their energy. Not saying we like them, we are nothing like them. History have proven that we are nothing like these uncivilized, barbaric, demonic people. We are nothing like them. But at some point, you gotta go low just like them, just to prove a point, just to keep your, your status and your You know what I mean? And your manhood in check, yeah, you gotta go low too. So a Black Power salute to the AES standing on business, because we know Divided Snakes of America try to do things like this to rattle the country, you know, to scare them, to scare the citizens or whatever. But if you have those leaders, you know, in those AES countries doing for their people what they are supposed to do, and we see what they are doing, they don't need to go nowhere. They could stay in their homeland and build up their homeland. So people are talking about, oh yeah, well, Afrikan is fleeing their countries to come to America and go to France and Britain and whatever. You wonder why? Because when these white supremacist Western countries come in to African nations and destroy, pillage, steal their people minerals and resources and leave these people poor and hungry, I don't blame them, because they want to go somewhere else. You know what I mean? And of course, we have the sellout Negroes, right? We always have the sellout Negroes who sides with the West, but he don't speak for the people of that nation. He's speaking for himself, his group of friends, and the Western countries that control him like a puppet. So once a country like that are destroyed from the inside, you wonder why these people leave. I mean, I want to leave for a better life, leave to go to a Western country to face racism, to listen to white people say, yo, go back to your nations, whatever. These are the same people who benefit from their resources. These are the same white people that benefit from the resources that their governments steal from their nations, telling them to go back to their nations. It's crazy. But this is white supremacy 101. This is how they operate. So we have to respect and honor the AES standing on business, because Divided Snakes of America, they are petty, they are cowards, and they want to do certain things to rattle. And the AES countries, yo, they're standing tall and like, yo, I'm not rattle like over your BS, yo. You want to ban my people, ban my country from coming into your stinking country anyways? Well, we're going to ban your people from coming to my country. How's that? That is standing on African Black business. Respect to the AES. Peace and Black power. Black revolutionary now.